Welcome back to the show. Is that how we should start it? We just call it the show. If you have an idea for what we should call this, we're free to open to suggestions, and Viking life is no longer appropriate. So, in the hiatus from video and in the just hiatus from some social media aspects and things, one of the things that's fully fallen by the wayside is updating the world on our vehicle situation. Very, very sad to say the little baby Mitsubishi van in a Japanese import is no longer with us. We had a pretty serious, dire situation when we were in San Diego on training camp and had to fit 5 bikes plus all of our gear into it. Wouldn't fit, and that's kind of when we decided to go with a Sprinter van.
It also didn't have air conditioning, and it was really old.
Yeah, I always forget about the air conditioning situation, especially in Oregon where it's not that hot. So we did that. It's great. Has air conditioning, has cruise control, some things that I just didn't even realize were magical in this world and love very much. And we pretty much could have pulled the Mitsubishi into the back of it. It's that big. So loving the van, and we got a little bit of work to do on it. Let's go. This is probably the most incomplete van build sequence I've ever put together, and there's a good reason for that, which I'll get to later. We'd already pulled up the old floor in our van only to find a years-old oil stain from a previous owner. After a lengthy cleaning process, sanding, and coating with a rust-resistant paint, we were finally off to Home Depot to get wood and vinyl for our new floor. This is always one of the most satisfying parts of building out a van, and it's when the van goes from feeling like a hollow shell to something more. The reason I only have footage from this one day of the build is because on the way home, the alternator in the van broke. This was tragic because the entire reason that I got the van in the first place was for increased reliability. At any rate, I didn't have any time to think, and I was up against the clock with our departure for Kelowna. Looks pretty comfy. Need a wider angle lens for this whole situation. I feel like the last time I took a picture, there wasn't even floor in the van. Take a video. Surprise! Before and after. That's what happens when your van like simultaneously breaks while you're building it out. But hey, it looks good now. Look at all that space for bikes, space for bay. Comfy as.
It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful life. Will you be there tomorrow, if I'll be here tonight? These times will change and we gotta change with them. You're holding all the cards and love is my religion. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful life.
Alright, I'm finally headed out. The alternator showed up on time. Paula flew up to Vancouver to get an MRI in Canada because she's Canadian, and left me here. And now I'm driving up to pick her up, and then we'll head on to Kelowna for our 70.3 Worlds training camp. Let's go. Road trip action.
I'm playing what I'm saying, live life like you're leaving. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful life. Will you be there tomorrow, if I'll be here tonight? These times will change and we gotta change weather. You're holding all the cards and love is my religion. So live it all today, I swear it's your decision. Read between the lines, realize life's fiction. Never mind the bottom line, it's all about the mission. Trying to heal these broken minds, resupply their vision. Envision my optimism, this isn't some train of thought of giving them many minutes and giving my many thoughts. I hope you see I'm beginning to realize all my wrongs and I'm trying to make them right with the words in these songs. So I'm talking about love, yeah baby, that's real. Stop looking up above, thinking how you feel. Countermine the out of line and falling with precision. When life is all we got, with love is how I'm living. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful life. Will you be there tomorrow if I'll be here tonight? These times will change and we gotta change weather. You're holding all the cards and love is my religion. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful life. Will you be there tomorrow if I'll be here tonight? These times will change and we gotta change weather. You're holding all the cards and love is my religion. Love is mine.
Record the fact that I just picked you up in Canada successfully.
Well, I flew to Canada to get an MRI on my ankle, and the van was broken, so Eric couldn't come. And so he came to Vancouver after he fixed the van and picked me up. So now I'm being chauffeured to Kelowna, and it's only 4 hours.
Pretty dreamy. You forgot to say what the result of your MRI was.
It's irrelevant.
What? Everybody's gonna wonder. Because in the next shot in our video, you're gonna be like running into the sunset, and they'll be like, "What happened?"
Well, I had an MRI and it came back with like nothing that serious. So that's good news.
That's real good news. That's the best news. It's better news than the van is working.
Well, just because you have an MRI, it doesn't mean that your injury is fixed. It's just positive that it didn't show anything serious. So hopefully I can start running like tomorrow morning.
Always with that conservative approach.
Yeah, of course. Like probably just an hour.
Positive result from Paula's MRI and a good night's sleep on our fancy new memory foam mattress topper, we grabbed some quick breakfast and headed for Kelowna. Even though we'd left the familiarity and comfort of Portland behind, I knew we had a reason for doing so, and we were both excited about getting into the training camp mindset and training for our biggest race of the year. Alright, we just got back from Home Depot to an awesome surprise. If any of you have ever heard of Jacobsen Sea Salt, I think it's pretty famous now. Ben Jacobsen is like a good friend of mine. Back when I worked in the bike shop, I sold him some bikes in the day, and anyway, he's a homie. And I saw this awesome hat that Paula stole already on his Instagram. I was like, dude, can you send me a hat because I need that in my life? And he sent a bunch of salt stuff too.
Ramen seasoning, steak seasoning, seafood seasoning, taco seasoning, black garlic sea salt, honey, sea salt,
and just like the OG.
And then salty caramels, which I'll take.
Ben, I'm just so stoked to see you crushing it at life. This stuff's awesome. Every time I see it in the store, I'm pumped. Thank you. We're gonna
Thank you.
have some awesome dinner tonight, yeah?